The microphone that you're hearing from right now is coming from this. Oh, bro. Okay, I'm not gonna do it today, but I want to do some rearranging when it comes to my room. I have stuff that I want to move around, and I don't know, I just don't feel like there's enough space. I'll fix that some other time, but good morning, everyone. Irony is a funny thing, because I was talking yesterday about how, you know, I'm gonna upload every single day at 12 p.m. CST. Well, we're gonna be at least 10 minutes behind here, but the reason why is because the video actually took a long time to edit. I'm not gonna lie. An hour and a half, no, yeah, about an hour and a half, which, there's no excuse. I'm not bad. How we feeling? Good morning. He's such a weird critter, bro. I was laying here, and for some reason he went underneath the blanket and just started, like, grooming my leg. You're an interesting critter. But we love you. But we love you. Everyone over there loves you. You see that? Yes, sir. I gotta go eat my lunch, buddy. I gotta go eat my lunch. I'm hungry. You wanna come with me? Alright. It's never easy. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, talking about yesterday's video again, one of the things that gave me that idea is me realizing that, bro, I do have a Nintendo DS. I was looking through, like, the older videos. I saw that one video where, what was it? It was, this is what life is all about. And it was me and a campfire, I had a cigar, and I was also, playing Nintendo DS. It reminded me that, hey, I do have a Nintendo DS, and it's time to start playing with that again. So the reason why I got off of it is because I completed, like, everything when it comes to the Mario, like, Super Mario World. So I just got bored of it after a while. So I want to download more games on it, then we're going to do some gaming videos. Not really, but you know what I mean. Either way, heading to work now. This time, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. I did not forget about the pump. Today's a Wednesday, so that means it's leg day. But keep it between me and you, though. I completely skipped the gym yesterday, so we're going to be doing pull day today instead. Keep it a hush, though. Keep it a hush. Keep it a hush. Hey, welcome back to... I got it. I do got it. So, in honor of this... I know you'll come around. Mystical, magical. In honor of the shirt, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah! Cheers, boys. Let's go! Gym time, ladies and gentlemen.
I hope they beat your ass in Philly!
Heading home now, ladies and gentlemen, feeling absolutely... I wanted to add, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I think I remember mentioning this, like, a while ago, but a while ago, my tire decided to just, like, deflate, and I thought, okay, well, that's a little weird. I filled it back up, and it's all good, and last week, it did the same thing again. It depleted all the way down to, like, 30, and the tires are supposed to be up to, like, 37, maybe 37, give or take. So it's definitely a little odd, and then I filled it back up. You know, it's fine now. What is it at now? 33, so it's not completely fine. I found out what the culprit was. Because it's one thing if the tire deflates, like, once, but it's also another thing if it happens twice. So I found the culprit, and, well, not the culprit, I guess, but I found the reason why. Give me a second, let me go home first, and then I'll show you. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think you can. There it is. Boom, like that. And I don't even think that's the worst spot. See how threaded it is? It's horrible. Shocker. My bad. It's like getting caught with your pants down. No, it isn't. You know what? That's a clock. That is a huge clock. I'll say that's a hint for the project. That's probably gonna be your only hint. Ladies and gentlemen, so I wanted to do something kind of different today. Refresh your guys' memory on this whole, like, setup thing that I got. For the people who haven't seen me before, who haven't watched the channel, I think it's interesting for you guys to know. I don't know, just some information and stuff for those of you that are curious on, you know, vlogging and what it takes to do vlog, or what equipment needs to be had to make vlogs. And I want to give this preface right away before I even start talking about, like, the gear that I have. You don't need this. I'll show you nonetheless because I think it's, I don't know, it's interesting. I think I made a video like this last year of like my YouTube setup or whatever, which is kind of low-key incorrect because that's my YouTube setup right here. This right here is my vlogging setup. This is what I do to vlog. The YouTube, it's that because that's how I get it to YouTube. This segment right here is going to be talking about my vlogging setup and showing you what is creating this picture that you're seeing right now. It's going to be a little bit hard to record my camera considering I'm recording with it, so I'll pop up some pictures and stuff, and I'll show you guys the prices, the everything about it. So a regular standard vlogging setup, you know, the classic handheld vlogging setup consists of 4 things. The tripod, the microphone on top of the camera body itself, and then also the lens. I don't think I really need to explain exactly what each thing does. I'm just gonna leave it up to your imagination.
It's showtime!
Let's start off with this guy right here, which, by the way, this has another piece to it. I'm just kind of using it for my desk, like thing, I guess. I'm sure you've seen plenty of these. There's different brands when it comes to this. Obviously, there's like the knockoff brands, which if it holds your cameraman, that's all you really need. But you got the off-brand ones, and you got like the I guess the normal ones, I guess. This right here, this is the Joby 3K. This costs about $50, including the ball bearing that I just showed you. Obviously, this is meant for holding the camera like this. It does multiple things. You see how it's like awkwardly shaped like this? You know, you can bend it and stuff, and you can put it up against anything, and I'm sure it'll hold it just fine. This thing can hold up to 6.6 pounds, and my camera's about like 2 pounds or something like that. So $49, that is the cheapest thing on this whole setup, which is kind of crazy to say. Like I said, this isn't a flex. This is just the way I don't know. This is just what I use, and I'm just giving you information.
Congratulations, you stupid motherfucker!
Having great quality video is important, but if you have 4K quality, everything's like like sharp, and you have a potato microphone like coming from like a turtle, it's gonna completely destroy the video. Whereas if you had like a 720p video, pair that with a really good like microphone, I think it's a better overall like video listening experience. The microphone that you're hearing from right now is coming from this. Oh, bro. This is the Rode Video Micro 2. I used to have like the Joby microphone. It's like the vlogging kit, and that's kind of what I was using for 200-300 episodes or something like that. But then I decided to switch to this. If I'm completely honest with you, I don't hear that much of a difference. Like, I think it's good quality, obviously, and I have no doubts that it's probably better than the old one that I used to have, but I think for the price compared to the vlogging kit, if you want to do that, I think it's completely fine. Which, actually, here, I'll show you. It's in here. You can see how bad oh my god. Oof.
What's up with it, cuz?
The most important thing in the setup is obviously the camera itself. A lot of people go for like the Sony A, I don't even know what the lineup is, or on the Canon end they go with like the, you know, the 90D, the 80D, and they're pretty expensive. And ever since I started looking for cameras and stuff, I've always had this idea of a flippable screen, like a screen that you can flip to the side, not the ones from the top, and also it's got a microphone jack that you can plug like a, you know, an external microphone from it. And after a while I was doing some research, I found what I was looking for pretty much. It is the Sony's ZV-E10. In my humble opinion, if you're just starting out, I highly suggest not buying a lens. If you just go with a kit lens, you'll be just fine for a while. I'm sure there's a bunch of videos you could look up of, you know, this exact camera with the kit lens, video footage test or something like that. But I actually started off with the kit lens for, I think, a year or something before I even bought a lens, like, specifically for what I want.
I'm going in.
And a lot of the lenses that I was looking at, they're upwards of like $800-900, $1,000, give or take. I struck gold with the one that I found, and ever since the purchase of this lens, that's the only thing I've been using. The lens that you're seeing me on right now, this is the widest it gets, and this is the zoomiest it gets. The lens is a Tamron 11-20mm. If you want a wide-angle lens, they get pretty expensive, but luckily this one isn't too bad. The pockets are a little bit hurting from this, but it works just fine, and it packs a pretty good picture, so highly suggest. But let's get serious here really quickly. I've brought up this point plenty of times. Obviously, it's a little bit weird for me to say right now, especially since I have all this equipment. I want you to know that if you scroll back far enough on this channel, you'll know that this isn't exactly where I started from. The main point I want to say is that you don't need this. You don't need the equipment that I have. If you want it, go for it. If it's something that you're interested in, go for it. I love cameras, I love technology, so that's why I like having the quote-unquote high-end stuff. This isn't even high-end anyway, this is like medium. I just don't want to send the wrong message in this video by saying you need this, because you don't. Just start with this. Just start with a phone, because it does the same thing, right? Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon enough, alright? Tomorrow. Yeah, bye.